The angry video game nerd has been around ripping old school notoriously bad games apart for years, but how will his very own game stand up to the nerd style critique? Let's take a look and find out. The angry video game nerd and his friends are sitting around playing video games and drinking beer, when suddenly they're pulled into the TV, the Avgn by the balls, and he finds himself in video game land, and that's pretty much it really. Off the bat, the game looks amazing. From its blend of bright and dynamic colours to its fun and retro style looking sprites and level design, everything here has been given a high level of polish and it makes it a joy to play, especially for fans of his work and old school retro platform addicts such as myself. Each level itself has its own unique enemies that fit right in with its theme, and they range from strange creatures to crude depictions of the usual suspects in games, such as shitting reindeer and my personal favourite, flying naked witches on broomsticks. As for the levels themselves, each one is bursting with character and charm, and will have you smiling gleefully as you traverse them. Each one is the kind you would expect to see in most old school games, but with the nerd twist, and some are directly influenced by the games they represent, such as Castlevania and Dungeons & Dragons, with a slight change to the name, like Arselvania and Dungeons and Dickholes. The gameplay itself is nothing new. It's running, jumping, gunning fun, with the occasional climbing and flying too. The controls are smooth and responsive, making you feel like each death through falling was your own fault rather than the fault of poor controls. This, however, is the least of your problems because Angry Video Game Nerd Adventures is a difficult game, and it was obviously intended for veterans of the genre. In short, everything in this game has been given a lot of time and attention, and subsequently it shows in the final product. The best feature by far is the soundtrack. It's pure 8-bit style gaming goodness, and wow is it pleasing to the ears. This feature alone makes it worth the meagre asking price. Of course, each level has a boss at the end to take out. Each one is creative and weird, but not too much of a challenge, and with a few attempts you'll have the pattern down and they won't pose too much of a problem. Still fun though. Each level has its own fair share of secrets too, so if you finish the game and you're looking for a challenge, you can search out all the hidden shit pickles. Yes, shit pickles, literally. And look for all the hidden playable characters, who are the couch guy, who has a wider attack range but shorter jumps, Mike, who does higher jumps but only has a short attack, and the bullshit man, who can double jump. And for even bigger challenge, you can just switch to a higher difficulty, but believe me, this is not for the faint-hearted. In conclusion, this game is one of the best action platformers to date, and is a subtle nod to the genre's rich history. It absolutely shines in its creativity and makes each level more and more interesting to play through and see what it has to offer. It can be enjoyed by fans of the series, fans of the genre, or appreciated by pretty much anyone else too, and it's well worth your time and money. I give it 8.5 out of 10.